Hello, my name's Matthew Limrose. I'm a fifth generation funeral director and I'm the managing director of AW Lymn, the family funeral service in Nottingham. So as many people know, AW Lymn have had Rolls Royces for many years and many generations of my family, but the motor industry is in a period of great change. People know that. And the internal combustion engines days are numbered. How numbered, I suppose we don't know, but it was a time for us to look at different options. And in the past, there have been electric hearses that I would consider perhaps gimmicky, but the Etive appeared to be the first real option for a genuine, legitimate, traditional hearse with a different means of propulsion. And it felt like the right time for us to try something new. In some ways, a plug-in hybrid offers a better solution for our specific work because we conduct funerals all over the country, and great ranges are perhaps a source of anxiety for us, but we never felt there was anything that was really in keeping with our brand or that met the needs of our clients in terms of a mild hybrid option. So yes, we considered it, but there was nothing that actually piqued our interest enough. Range anxiety is something that is well known and well discussed, and certainly we suffered with that and still do to an extent, but by having the vehicles we've seen that the routine daily work really is no problem. It's almost ideal because in the showroom here the cars sit for 14 or 16 hours of the day and can slowly charge up to be full and ready for a full day's work each and every morning. As a company, we had one electric vehicle before we started looking at funeral vehicles. So one of our directors runs a Tesla, and that gave us a deal of confidence, which then led us to purchase 2 electric ambulances, and that in turn led to the Etive behind me and the 2 matching cars that we run. We've been very lucky in Nottinghamshire and in Nottingham particularly because there are great grants available from our council. We've spent a fair amount of money on the infrastructure. We've forward planned and put more points in than I think we'll need in the immediate future, but we've been very well supported by local government and the investment's been well worth doing. We were very lucky that on the main site here we already have a 3-phase supply, so it was easy for us to spec the chargers that we wanted. But at one of our distant sites where we've put a charger in, we had to consider what was available to us. That said, because of the way we use the vehicles, having a lower power charger to work overnight was absolutely fine. So the process really was simple and straightforward. So I absolutely believe that the Etive is capable of doing everything that a traditional hearse would do. And since we bought the vehicle behind me, it's only proved that more. We worried the first time we had a request to go somewhere 70 miles away. But in all reality, it's simple. And once you get your mind around the fact that if you want to go further, you just have to build the stops in, it's fine. The Etive is clearly a different offering to the Rolls-Royce vehicles that we're known for. And we went to great lengths with the help of Coleman Milne to make our Etive a little bit special and a little bit different. And that was important for us because regardless of the brand, the hearse that we turn out, the funerals that we provide to our clients have to be top quality, and I think that everyone agrees the vehicle behind me is every bit that quality. In terms of the cost of the Etive compared to our Rolls Royces, it is an awful lot more economic, if that's the right expression. That said, I'm not sure that the Etive will last as long as the Rolls Royces last in terms of the development of models by Ford. I'm not sure that the premium that we charge for our vehicles can be charged on the Etive, but given the difference in the purchase price, the Etive is definitely a more economic and sensible financial investment, and the price that we've paid will certainly be no problem to implement that into our business as it currently stands. Our business is somewhat unusual in that we run no limousines. So all of the cars are standard saloon cars, and deliberately with the Etive hearse, we've bought 2 Ford Mach-E Mustang cars to go with them. In time, it may well be that limousines are brought onto the fleet and it gives yet another option to our clients, but only time will tell. When the Etive first arrived in the car park, it turned everybody's heads. I think the fact that we'd gone non-Rolls-Royce, the fact that we'd gone all electric, it made a lot of people internally stop and stare. And it does with members of the public too. But having driven it and having used it, the team really liked the hearse. It gives all the functionality of a traditional vehicle, but is actually modern and cutting edge. And in the world of funerals, that's quite a statement. Coleman Milne haven't built as a ceremonial vehicle for nearly 30 years. And the relationship involving such a major purchase as the Etive hearse behind me can be quite daunting. We started to build that relationship a few years ago with some removal vehicles, and we were very pleased with the service that we received and also the welcome we received whenever we went to the factory in West Horton. The deal over the Etive was done in a very simple, maybe old-fashioned way, outside funeral conference, but without exception, every individual that we met, whether in the office or whether on the shop floor in the factory, was kind, was considerate, was open. They listened to what we asked, and when we were perhaps specific with what we wanted, when we were perhaps exacting with the standards that we required, Coleman Milne did exactly what we needed, and the end result was fantastic.